After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. After all the fanfare, pomp, and circumstance, it's finally time. The Super Bowl is officially underway. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball.
Man, you better get right. Steve gonna flame you if you lose. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Dart from the pistol. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On the handoff, this is Tracy. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Buffalo 8, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut 19, cut 19, 19 tight, nice, go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, it's Tracy. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs
Walking.
Opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
To get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. So maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. I'll throw it. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes it down to the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Genty from the gun. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No, check. Panther 60.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
No, check. Go. 60 Eagles.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, so they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he'll try to hit this one well. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like we're right around the 8. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. The Giants in control so far. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Third and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. This is Genty on 2nd. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Now it's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down. They'll air it out on third. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke.
We see this defensive mantra plastered all over defensive meeting rooms. Tips and overthrows, you got to have those. And that's exactly what the defense did as they rallied for that interception.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Set. Pass to 60. Pass to 6. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. 19 Lion. 19 type. 19 type. Buffalo 18. Scoop.
From the gun, here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
3rd down, Tracy gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Trying to get it on the keeper. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off.
Great stop, now lock in.
He's out in the clear. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Hits the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take the lead on the 1st play of the drive. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially...
There we go.
Watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well, because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Darts back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Seven Pirates.
Darts looking to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now. Come back team. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hurt, hurt. 18 Pioneer. Hurt, hurt.
Third down now. Here's Darts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the first down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Dart now. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Brought in. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, they need 7. A handoff to Tracy. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Quick one to the outside by Dart. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down, Las Vegas.
Throwing now on first down. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. On target to Thornton. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Lions. 7 Lions. Let's go.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 6. Hut.
They'll toss it. Genty. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Zach. Let's get it. Cougar 19.
Straight ahead with Genty. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Finds his man over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
26-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready.
And off to Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
19. Come 19. Come 19.
Back to Genty. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 left. Liking 18. Let's go.
Darkwing pistol. Complete. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First down from the 42.
They
give up the guts. It's Genty. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 right.
Second down pass play coming. Cut at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead on the turnover.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points.
27. Giants 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Go! 79 Bronco. Cowboy 8. Chap 60. Chap 60. Take go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
Carlson now to add one more.
That's my boy.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push the lead to 20.
34. Giants 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Don't let up.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18. Hawks.
Dart resetting here after the pick. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 35 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Steady.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants
working inside the red zone. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 10-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Dart gonna throw again. Has it down close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Giants have the ball, but not the lead. They need to erase that deficit if they want the title. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Dart's looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And this is down all the way to the 3.
A gain of 12 yards. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try with Tracy. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Giants 21.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd and 10, back to throw.
at the 22-yard line.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down.
Another give here to Genty. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Genty running right. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Let's go. Viking 18.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nail it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Go.
They're going play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry. And you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push the lead to 20.
Raiders 41, Giants 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
1972.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Raiders about set to celebrate this win. First down from the 42. On the ground with Genty. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Genty from the gun. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 70 rings. 70 rings. Buffalo 18.
Now on it with Genty. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Set.
This is Genty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18.
And send that trophy to the Las Vegas Strip, baby. The Raiders are Super Bowl champions. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to these final 4 quarters of football in this moment that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final scene to the movie that has been their season. Super Bowl champions.
Here's Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Las Vegas Raiders, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And all the work, the long hours, the sacrifices pay off in the end as they raise that Lombardi Trophy. We've been able to join them every step of the way on this journey to the top. So for our incredible crew, my partner here in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Thank you for joining us this season on EA Sports. We'll see you next time.